Good Sunday morning. It snowed a little bit more last night and it's kind of nasty. It's also calving season, which means Jake went out this morning and I got a message that said they're not going to make it to Sunday school, which I expected with this type of weather. But it's time for us to get up and going. I'm going to go shovel the sidewalk to the garage and get our car. Church day. We're still having church today. The recommendations are gatherings of 100 people or more. That is not us. And, you know, without trying to make light of it, I think there is more fear than is rational. Yes, more people are catching it because it's more contagious, and we want to be careful with that. Now, if we were a large crowd, maybe I'd consider canceling it, but being that we're a small crowd, we're not going to. Life pretty much right now is just going on as normal in Jordan. And, you know, some things to take into consideration. I think this is a lot of stuff to consider. I find it very troubling that we have people who are wanting our government to force people to behave certain ways when it comes to this, yet they ignore issues like homelessness, and they ignore issues like abortion. They ignore issues that have killed way more people. The alcohol epidemic, the problem that it causes in our society, and yet they still encourage people to gather together and have big drunken parties. So makes no sense to me why this one little virus has caused so much hysteria. But we're gonna do church as normal, and we always live stream because of the weather out here. There'd be times when people can't get out. Bank clock says it's 11 degrees. We drove by to get down here to the grocery store, and I could see that Steve was already there cleaning sidewalks.
I could see. Look.
Yeah. Elijah has a nose drainage or sinus drainage. It's making him cough. Nobody has fevers, so we're not worried about that. When Mark writes this, he said, if God is for us, then what can stand against us? What does that mean? Very simply, if you want to write this down, this is going to be something that we carry throughout the entire thing. Jesus had all authority, yet he submits to service. Jesus had all authority, and yet he submits himself to serve other people.
You got a good hold on it.
We're back home.
But I need to get my foot on.
Okay, well get your hood on.
Mommy's tired.
And I'm
I'm not
really.
sure I had more than an hour or two of sleep.
Wow. The shoveling I did this morning
You need to shovel.
doesn't matter anymore.
You need to shovel, Dad. You need to shovel this now.
No, go.
Go walk on it.
I can't shovel it because the shovel is up at the house.
Okay, just walk.
Oh, look, you came right there.
we did have church, and
I want to play this game with Mom.
okay.
This game with Mom. Do you want to play it?
No, Daddy doesn't want to play it. And me, Sharon, and Elijah have come down with cold. We know it's a cold because there's no fever. And there's snotty runny nose, which is not coronavirus. But either way, everything is getting canceled. We're still going to do Bible study tomorrow night, but school has been canceled here for 2 weeks. I'm on spring break anyway, so it doesn't matter. I guess we shall see what this week holds. It's a crazy time we live in. We have been greatly blessed in the fact that this generation has never really had to deal with something like this. I think we've had it too good for too long, and we kind of forgot that. Woohoo! Okay, see you guys tomorrow.